Ah, scram, check this out. Creamy Pablano chicken for dinner? And it's easy? Show me how to do it, Jimmy Dick. First thing we're going to do is roast these two poblanos. We're going to char them until they're good and black, and that way the skin will peel right off. So this one looks just about done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop it in a plastic bag, finish this one up, seal them, and what that'll do is they'll sweat, and then the skin will peel right off. So while these are doing their little sweaty stuff, let's move on to our next round. A third of an onion, and we're going to thinly slice it. So then we're going to take a chicken breast, and we're going to trim as much of the fat off as we possibly can, because who likes that anyway? Nobody. We're going to cut this into thin strips as well. And we're going to cut them in half. So that's about 1.5 breasts that I cut up. And then of course I changed out my cutting board because, you know, it had chicken juice all over it. And what I do is when I get peppers and I don't use the whole thing, I cut them into strips like this and then I freeze them so that I always have them. So I'm just going to dice up just a few slices of red bell pepper. It'll provide good color and good flavor. Oh yeah. You can see now the skin just comes right off. Now that I got all that skin off, I'm going to open this up and take out the seeds. I'm going to take out the whole little top portion here because we're not going to use it. Alright. So now we're just going to do the same thing with these. Cut them into thin strips. And then in half. What I like about Pablano peppers versus just regular green chilies, they're meatier. They have more substance. And the heat's not crazy. It's just really good. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing to the other pepper. So we got our pan heating up. There's just a little over a tablespoon of butter. And to that we're going to add our onions. With a little bit of salt. And a little bit of pepper. This comes together kind of quick. Once these start to soften up, we'll be ready for the next step. So our onions are doing good things. We're going to add the chicken. You see I cut it all into little strips. Let's season this up a little bit. I got cumin. Just a teaspoon. Garlic salt. Just a teaspoon. Cayenne pepper, ground red pepper. About a 1/4 teaspoon. At the most. And again with a little pinch of salt, a little pinch of pepper. I'm going to cook this until the chicken's no longer pink. We're going to add our peppers. Okay, that's pretty close. Get these peppers in here. Now here's something you might not expect. Chicken bouillon. Just going to sprinkle in 1 teaspoon and a half. One and a half cups of sour cream. You see the water that the peppers are releasing? It's going to mix with the sour cream. It's going to give it some really good taste. Now, depending on how creamy this is, I may add some half and half. We'll see. Forgot to add one ingredient. 1 can of drained corn. Bam. Now we're looking like dinner. You're like, Jimmy Dick, you forgot something else. No, I didn't. Here it is. Alrighty. See you in 5 minutes. Let me just tell you, I tasted this. It's money. So now we're going to add 1 cup of mozzarella cheese, 1 cup of grated cheddar cheese, and we're going to let that melt. Because once it's melted, we're going in. Let's plate this baby up. So what I like to do is take a little bit of tortilla, get you a piece of chicken, get you a little pepper action, get you some cheese and corn, and then I like to pop this in my mouth and burn my face off. Look at that, perfect bite. Mmm. 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 People, you have to make this. Southwestern at its finest. Hope you give it a try. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Have a wonderful day.